హాయ్ వెల్కమ్ టు మై ఛానల్. నా ఛానల్కి మీ అందరికీ స్వాగతం. లైక్ అండ్ షేర్ ది వీడియో, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ మై ఛానల్ ఫర్ నోటిఫికేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ న్యూ వీడియోస్. ప్లీజ్ క్లిక్ ది బెల్ ఐకాన్. ఈ వీడియోని లైక్ అండ్ షేర్ చేయండి, నా ఛానల్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. కొత్త వీడియోల నోటిఫికేషన్స్ కోసం పక్కనే ఉన్న బెల్ ఐకాన్ని క్లిక్ చేయండి. హాయ్, welcome to my rant series. Okay, in the last videos we have discussed that China has made pacts with the aliens to get control over the whole world, and then it has gotten into disputes with the aliens as to who will rule the world, earth, after conquering it. But what is provoking Chinese and then Nepalese, etc., all these Mongoloid tribal countries into getting into a wish of conquering other lands, and especially targeting India as their nemesis? Nepal, as we know, is a very friendly nation of India, but it has recently chosen China to be its close mate and is showing aggression on India with the help of China. And West Bengal government is not at all cooperating with central government. What are the reasons? What has provoked China to sign a pact with this Satan, with the devil itself, the aliens? Why has it ditched mankind, its friends, and itself? What forced it to take such lethal risks? The thing is, all the grace elements on earth, that is to say beginning from Orissa, West Bengal, northeastern Indian states, and then Nepal, Tibet, along with China and Japan, Korea, Siberia, these are the most affected ones during this transition. Magical food is not available because they are mostly parasitic race on India, especially Indian population. They are a parasitic race. They don't have their own villager in their race, villager race in the sub race in their race. So this parasitism has largely increased in the recent years, and because that is why in Japan people have to work for at least 18 hours because they need to boost their economies, and China also sacrifices generation to increase its economy to more than 10 trillions and all. They have to keep manufacturing more and get more economy and buy magical food from others. It has becoming very, like you say, gold prices have hiked a lot during this lockdown period. So magical food is something like gold, and it is becoming very rare in the world right now, and China and all these parasitic nations have to buy a lot from it. And even if Nepal and West Bengal are not, etc., are not parasitic, still the grace is burning them a lot, and Nepal is a tribal and it needs to get supplements from their corresponding villages who are in India. So this not being in the same nation is affecting it more than northeastern states of India. Their plight is massive, and so is their aggression on the world. They are becoming like Bhairava. Bhairava is the first form or first man or first being on earth. Not being, actually, man, actually. First thing, that force, godly force on earth, that has no senses. It is a devouring machine. It used to devour anything that comes into its path. It's a senseless, nascent form of the origin of mankind, that is ever thirsty, hungry, and devouring. As I said, all tribal nations are Aghori form of Shiva, and in that China is the most affected Bhairava form. It represents the Bhairava form, and that's why they eat anything, any animal, anything on four legs will be on their table. So that is the reason that is driving China into such serious aggression. Parabrahma, when he comes to earth, when he came to earth as the first man, in the nascent state, he was in the form of Adi Bhairava and used to devour anything that came in his path more ferociously, more furiously than Mother Kali. So it's a very crude form of starting of mankind. And with the advent of Kalki, we are seeing a massive change, that is to the tail to the head of the Kala Sarpam. So in the first state, as I said, Kala Bhairava will be witnessed again. That state of maddened devouring will be witnessed again. That is what is happening with China or Nepal. Tibet is included in China, so it's not seen much with the Southeast Asian countries because they are part of Andhra Empire. They are Dravidian, and so they are the formal form on earth. So this relentless instinct, devouring instinct, is not provoked that much in them. But from Orissa, that is the eastern India, as I said, is a fancy form. It's the grace form of the Indian population. So from them onwards, it goes to northeastern states. Because they are still in India, it's not that much provoked. West Bengal represents all the problems of the grace of Indian population. But Nepal and Tibet are outside, and the Mongoloid race is the most affected. We can see that in Japan, the third richest economy has gone into recession. Their population demographics are horrible. There is no youth. Their villages are totally deserted. It's the epitome of the worstness of civilization on earth. And North Korea, as we know, the leader is, we don't know whether he's even alive or dead, but his health is severely affected, as is the condition of the population of North Korea. And South Korea is also facing many problems, especially their artists. Their celebrities, they are committing lots of suicides. The grace is eating them away. Their problems are undescribable. Then we are left with China in the Mongoloid races and Siberia. Siberia is a part of Russian nation, so it's a different story. The independent nation of China has therefore compromised all human tendencies and has reached out to aliens, because driven by starvation and not of normal food but of magical food and severe hunger. They are currently like rabid dogs, zombies on earth. So already the Chinese and the Mongoloid race itself is very cunning, cruel and tribal and horrible, and if they are forced into starvation, it's like they will turn into attacking cannibalistic hordes of hell. So we should always be praying that even if starvation comes in our lands, it's okay, but if it comes in their lands now, we can not even expect what worse creatures they would turn into. Hordes of attacking cannibals, that's it, nothing else. So the magical food crisis that's looming over the earth is forcing these tribal hordes to take extreme measures and to do all the impossible things a decent or a normal nation would do, and throw the whole mankind and earth itself into danger and possible into the clutches of aliens who might drain our planet dry, consuming all our resources and turn earth back into a dry, useless rock. Except for the intervention of Kalki, we might not be able to make up for the damages and the incursions already happened. The shield of the intelligent life on earth, that is the mankind presence, is strong even now also. That's why we are not seeing any aliens already attacking people and animals and plants and water. But this is not going to last forever. It's not a forever solution. They can tamper the shield and break in. It's highly difficult and almost impossible, but not totally impossible. So pray for the Lord Jesus Kalki to return soon and save us.